Back in 2022, right here on this channel, I said something that most people didn't want to hear and a lot of realtors wouldn't say, that the market is softening. At that time, prices were up about 20% and homes were selling in hours, and everyone thought that Florida's housing boom would last forever. But I saw the early warning signs. I saw inventory starting to climb. I saw transactions slipping a little and interest rates actually starting to climb as well. So now fast forward 3 years and those predictions turned out to be right. Welcome back. I'm Ryan Zachos. I was born and raised right here in Sarasota, Florida. I'm a real estate broker here on Florida's Gulf Coast. And actually before getting started in real estate about 10 years ago, but prior to that, I was a CFO. So numbers and market analysis are really close and near and dear to my heart. I actually love these types of videos backed by stats and by data. But before we dive in, I want to take a second and thank you all for reaching out. I truly appreciate placing your trust in me in your relocation journey. And I love helping people make smart and informed decisions, not emotional ones when it comes down to buying here in Florida. If you like getting real data and local insights, hit that subscribe button and grab my free relocation guides on the website, the link in the description below, or just shoot me a call, text, or email. I'd love to talk to you more about your relocation journey. Now for this video, I'm going to talk about what has happened actually over the last 5 years, what the real estate market did, how it looked at the landscape in 2020, and then all the way up to today, and then what that is going to look like going into 2026. Let's rewind to 2020. Right before the boom began, back then, our median price in Sarasota and Manatee County was $332,000. We had 1,587 closed sales and roughly 2,600 active listings, which was equating to about 2 months of inventory. It was a balanced market, it was healthy, it was normal, and it was predictable. Then the world changed. Remote work, migration from high-cost states, and record low interest rates all collided and created this perfect storm, and the market caught fire. That led us into 21 to 22, where something we may never see actually happened, and we may never see it again. Prices skyrocketed from $420,000 in 2021 to over $505,000 in 2022. Inventory dropped under 1 month's supply. Homes were selling in 7 days or less and often above asking. While the energy was exciting, the fundamentals started to shift. I noticed inventory quietly ticking up and affordability breaking down. That's when I said this market is going to soften. The reset began in 2023. In 2023, the shift was undeniable. The median home price slipped from about $505,000 here in Sarasota and Manatee County to $480,000. Months of supply rose from 0.8 of 1 month to 4.2 months, and time to contract increased from 7 days to nearly 50. Homes were no longer selling overnight and buyers had leverage again, but here's the key. This wasn't a collapse. It was actually just a reset back to reality. So what's happening now in 2025? These numbers, by the way, are September of every year from 2020 to 2025. So now in 2025, we're seeing the market rebalance. The median price sits around $465,000, about 8% off its peak, but sales are up 25% year over year. Cash sales jumped 31% this year. And with 4.5 months of inventory, we're finally seeing a healthy, negotiable market again. Buyers are active, especially relocation buyers and cash buyers, and builders are adjusting their pricing with tons of incentives and buy down opportunities. So here's what I think everyone's missing. Yes, prices have ticked down the last few years, but if we zoom out over the last decade, this area is still up roughly 100% in median price. From 2020 to 2025, we've gone from $333,000 as a median price to $465,000 as a median price. That's a massive gain even after the reset. Florida didn't crash, it calibrated. And in that recalibration, the market became healthy again. So what's next? Let's look at 2026. What does that outlook mean based off of what we've seen in 2025? Looking ahead, I think 2025 is this transition year. 2026 is when stability turns into opportunity. If rates ease, which everyone's kind of thinking they will a little bit, not a ton, but a little, we'll see buyer activity climb, not a frenzy, but healthy, sustainable movement. For buyers, this is your window before the next appreciation wave. For sellers, this is your chance to stand out with pricing and presentation, which is absolutely important in this market, as you're directly competing with new construction. So Florida didn't crash, it reset. If you want to keep making data-driven decisions, subscribe to my channel and grab my Florida relocation guides. The link is in the description below. And I'll keep breaking down what's really happening across Sarasota, Manatee, and the Gulf Coast so you can move with confidence and not just based off the headlines. I am an area expert, as again, I was born and raised here. I would love the opportunity to talk to you about your relocation journey and help place you into a community, into a neighborhood, into an area that best fits what you're trying to achieve based off of lifestyle and goals. So definitely reach out, shoot me a call, text, email, download a guide below, and I look forward to hopefully hearing from you soon. Thanks for watching.